All right, we're back. This game 2 against the Cardinals of a 3-game set. Let's go.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St.
My
Louis
record is
Cardinals
ridiculous.
taking on the Seattle Mariners. With Chris
Not
Singleton,
very
I'm John Schaub.
realistic, huh?
Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, George Kirby. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. The pitch. Ahmed Rosario in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Next pitch inside, ball 2. Right-hander kicks, deals towards first. 1 up, 1 down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Tommy Edman.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. In there, and it's 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Knocks it down. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, tag,
Toast.
and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Here's Nolan Arenado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
I don't.
He's the ultimate professional.
I don't know how you dropped that ball. Like, I could have caught that. Like, how do you miss this, dude? It's unbelievable.
And it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Wow. He crushed that.
Good eye right there.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to center field.
Good inning.
And that will end the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark. And today's starter, Robbie Ray.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Here's Nico Horner. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many
Welcome
people
back,
are.
Ray.
Called strike right there.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
That was a borderline pitch, but that's worth getting a base
The
hit.
last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see
Okay,
if force
they
some
are calling
action
the
with
low
good
strike,
wheels on
so
the
that
bases.
probably would have been a strike on Horner.
Oh, 1 down. And he takes a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The pitch. And another ball.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Grounded to
no.
third, could be 2. There's 1. On to Brown, it's 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Look at their defense real
He's
quick.
a guy who does it
Same
all.
outfield, same infield, same lineup as yesterday. They didn't have any changes. Yeah.
And that's in there for strike 1. And that one fouled off. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. And the 0-2. And there's
Whoa.
the ball.
I almost swung.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's what I thought the last pitch was going to be, a breaking ball. It never came down, but it felt like it was.
2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4.
Nice.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And now Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty.
1 ball, 1
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action.
Another pitch out?
Pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2.
Okay, there's no way they're going to pitch out again, so... Do I run? I want to run.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Ball.
Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-1 now. That one the other way. Call settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. Mariners leave 1. We played an inning.
That was ball
No
4,
score.
but it was too good of a pitch not to swing at.
Back in Seattle, top of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Dude's got pop. I hate his OPS. It's terrible. Nope. No. We just want to go deep on the outfield. Yep.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score.
Ball.
That's down and in.
1 ball, no strike.
There's a strike. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Swings through that one.
Nice
From a
splitter.
pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Next pitch misses. 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Wow.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And stepping in for the Cardinals.
The fact that I
Brian
struck him out, that was
Dela Cruz.
insane. With that pitch. That was such a miss of location.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The 0-2. And that one is inside ball 1. He goes down looking.
Wow. They're just going to stand in the box and not swing.
So here's Brown at the plate. That one's in there, and that is strike one. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. There's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next one misses.
Ooh.
The count now 2-2.
That was a mistake.
Two outs.
Yes.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Next offering is fouled back. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Just on the end of the bat. He got way out in front.
Back at T-Mobile Park. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Kyle Farmer.
And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. De La Cruz moving under it. And there's one away.
That was the pitch to hit. Just got under it a little bit.
The left fielder.
Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win.
No win. Roof's closed.
And the first offering is not close. And downstairs.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
And that's in for a strike. The 3-1.
There you go.
Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
There you go.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jordan Walker. And a foul ball. Haggerty leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Man at second. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Two now. chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Here's the 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a 1-2. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Whips it to first on the run. And the inning is over. One left for Seattle. We'll move to the third with no score.
Blew his bat up. Holy cow. That pitch could have gone either way. I was not going to take it, though.
Welcome back. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Harrison Bader. Infield shifted to the pull side. And a pitch. Bader in his 8th season, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. The wind and the pitch. There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And now 2-1.
That's the ball.
This to third. On to France. And Bader is set down.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 18, Alex.
Now it's going to be Alex Call. No hits in the shutout last night.
Look at my defense real quick. Look how good it is. Besides Walker and Farmer and JP. Everybody else is really good. Gold, platinum, or silver.
In there for strike one.
Perfect pitch.
Here comes a pitch. Now one missed. Top of the third, no score. And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one missing low.
2-2.
Struck him out looking.
Sit down.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
That's
Not
borderline.
quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Digging in, Harry Ford. 0-1. Ford measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old. A former first-round pick in 2021. And the righty deals. And now it's even up.
Wow, that was a good pitch.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 on the way. Just off the inside edge. Ahmed Rosario to bat next. Slow roller to third. Ortiz sends it to first.
Nice.
That ends the frame. Redbirds down quietly, and we are still scoreless.
Balls and strikes are pretty bad for Kirby.
Back here at the ballpark,
It should be better than that.
we go to the last of the third. Down the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. Ray back to work. Hit in the air, right field. Call makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nico.
And now the DH, Nico Horner. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. How about Robbie Ray, a guy who won the Cy Young Award in 2021 for the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter. That's a little bit low.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. You think about some of these travel teams and guys that played together and the success they've had. Ray's got a Cy Young Award, and Betts has got an MVP award.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-0. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now for Seattle, Ty France. 0 for 1 so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
In the air out to center. Bader should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Yeah, all my guys are pretty
Julio
cold.
Rodriguez.
Julio was at 300 average. Now he's
Worked to walk in his
268.
first trip
France
to
is
the
over
plate.
300. I think he's below 300 now. Nobody's hitting.
And takes low for ball 1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
The 1-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. Good hitters count the 2-0. Popped up right side. Gorman puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Mariners leave 1. Still no score. And welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Ahmed Rosario. The right-hander back to work. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce.
Nice
Crawford
play.
throws the first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the
That was beautiful.
The shortstop.
No replay?
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
That was pretty.
Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Next offering is outside. Check swing, no appeal. That's a strike. It's 2-2.
2-2.
The Redbirds hitless so far in the game. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ortiz has
Here's
been busy
Nolan
today.
Arenado.
Third base.
Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. Tapper back to the mound. To first.
Nice.
And they get Arenado for the out. St. Louis goes down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And we're still not
Don't want to
at
jinx
0.
anything, but no hitter going.
Back in Seattle, here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And a pitch. Hammered, base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So up next, Kyle Farmer. Up the middle, has some trouble with it.
Error. Base hit. Okay. All right.
And up next for Seattle, Sam Haggerty doubled his first time up. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Raleigh, the lead runner at second. Farmer at first with no outs. That pitch in for a strike, and the count even at 1. And here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Here's a 1-2. Look out! And it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, things starting to unravel out there on the mound. He's giving up a few hits. Now he's hitting guys. He's got to find a way to compose himself.
Man, I feel like Haggerty's been hit so many times this year. Like, a lot. Yeah, dude, 10 times. Yeah, 10 times.
He's not going to be out there much longer.
Walker, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Next offering is fouled back.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Bader makes the play. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well,
that'll work.
We have a score in this ball game. Sac fly. Nice job of manufacturing a run, and that could end up being a big run at this rate.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Grounded out his first time up.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2-0.
3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Here's a 3-0.
That's what? 3-1.
Liner, base hit. Farmer around third. He will score. It's
Nice.
2-0.
Nice.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 down. Now, Joseph Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, left side. De La Cruz should have this one.
Man, just missed
He's
that.
there. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Just missed
The
that.
batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nico Horner.
So the batting order turns over. Nico Horner up next for the Mariners. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Brown. The flip to the pitcher covering. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mariners 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, and now it's going to be Nolan Gorman.
Nolan
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Cards, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him swinging.
Perfect.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
Brian De La Cruz digs in now. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. On the ground. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And up next for St. Louis, Seth Brown. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch off the plate. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Bounce to the right side. And it gets by him.
Damn it. There goes the no-hitter. That's fine. Way too early in the game.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now Bader up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Brown off of first with 2 away. That one misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good eye right there.
That was a good pitch. Really good pitch.
The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. And that chance handled. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
The right fielder, Number 18.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
Next to hit, Alex Call. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
I love how I can just reach back and throw the fastball for strikes at high velocity when needed.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Balls to strikes ratio has corrected itself.
The pitch. Got him. Third
Nice.
out, and that ends the frame.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Two errors this game, though.
Bottom of
Ugh.
the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
The first baseman, Ty France.
The wind of the pitch. That one drifts inside.
Well, these Mariners doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
Center fielder, Julio.
And now here is Julio Rodriguez. This guy has turned into a beast.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Goodbye.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Crush.
That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Man, he destroyed that baseball.
And now the
That was Ray's 7th home run given up.
catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh. That's in there. That's strike one. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Nope.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike
Too aggressive.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes.
Fair.
Now 2 out.
Oh, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Exactly. That's exactly what happened.
Now for
I was
Seattle,
looking away.
Kyle Farmer, 1 for 2. Strike on the inside corner.
Okay.
1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Smoked on the ground to second. Gorman throws on to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Harry Ford.
Marlins beat the Stros. Nice.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And strike 2.
Still hitting 97.
On the ground, right side. France takes it to the bag. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Rosario in his 8th season, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's in there. Strike 1. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. And he deals. They say you
Nice.
1 and 2 is the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And down on
Wow.
strikes.
Cannot believe he
And
swung
there
at
are 2
that.
down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure
Well,
on
my confidence for my
everyone
2-seamer
if he
should
can
have
put
gone
the
way
ball
up.
in
I
play.
haven't thrown
But that's
many.
how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. His righty-lefty splits there.
Yeah. That jumped up a ton.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Soft contact in the air. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 3 and the Cardinals nothing. New pitcher for the Cardinals,
Oh?
Zach Thompson.
Okay.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing
Your
strikes.
attention, please.
He's definitely struggled
Pitched
with 3
yesterday.
passes this year.
So digging in,
Curveball.
Sam
Got to
Henry.
remember, this guy throws a ton of curveballs. Got to be patient.
And the pitch. In for a strike. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Miles Michaelis preparing to come on if needed.
I don't know why they pulled Ray.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And now 1 and 2. Good job to fight that one off.
He's trying to set me up for this curveball. I can feel it.
Next one is off the plate. 2-2.
2-2.
That's inside. Full count pitch. He'll have to wait. Time called at the plate. Kicks and deals. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, and now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Walker goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Next pitch is popped up. Brown under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Walker has contributed, but he is struggling mightily lately.
So up next, J.P. Crawford. First pitch, and he just misses. Haggerty leads off first with one away. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. Right side. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Joseph.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first. That's the third out.
Okay. I got to stop it here. I will pick it up on the other side.